I'm Xanderwood. I make indie games and tutorials on game development. I also play your indie games every week on my channel. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell icon so you never miss a video.
Welcome back to another Orion's Throne devlog. This week I've been in touch with Pete, the writer behind Orion's Throne, a good friend whose Discord profile doesn't reflect his amazing talent as a storyteller. Anyway, long story short, he's been sketching up some designs for level 2B. Remember, if you're new here, Orion's Throne will have a meaningful choice narrative that runs throughout the game, meaning the actions you take will affect how your story plays out. Great for the player, who gets a seamlessly immersive story-driven experience, not so great for a solo developer with a full-time job and family to juggle, as the workload is ever mounting. I've created a tiled background sprite, which is basically an infinite loop of vines that will overlay the tile map in the room with the door that leads to the hydroponics level. Hydroponics is, from a linear time frame, the next level in the sequence. However, the story will be unfolding in a non-linear fashion, whereby playable flashback levels, think Final Fantasy VIII, will be interspliced into the game to drive the story. I have added a gun cabinet. This will be a recurring object that you can interact with on any level that involves the cowboy. Its purpose? To allow the player to change the equipped weapon for cowboy. Cowboy starts with a basic pistol, but as you play you may unlock alternative weapons. You'll only be able to carry one weapon, so this will allow the player to choose which weapon is right for them. You remember the creepy little tentacles? Well, as I've alluded to a few times in this devlog series, I am planning on making this a mini-boss that will be lurking once you reach the hydroponics level, if your path leads you to the hydroponics level, that is. I'll document the making of this boss in an upcoming devlog, so make sure you stick around if you want to see how that looks. Thank you as always to the Twitter community and the comments section of the videos. It's a constant source of great ideas for me. Thanks also to Tawheed Game Dev for quite rightly pointing out that the ground turrets aren't quite the same perspective as the rest of the game. I will be addressing this for sure. I promise by next week I'll have a solution to the sleeping guard section. I honestly haven't even had a chance to explore any of the wonderful comments you guys suggested last week, but it's on my to-do list. Lastly, I've changed the look of the pause menu somewhat. You may have noticed from the last devlog, I want the inventory in the style of The Legend of Zelda on the SNES, where you can see all the items you've collected throughout the game, rather than changing them based on the level and which character is active. Let me know if you like this idea better. As always, a massive thank you to James Welch, Basic Terror, Tamara Alexic, Clone13, Foozle CC, Cole and Zan for supporting my game dev journey on Patreon. If you want to become a Patreon, there is a link in the description and you can get access to a whole bunch of pixel art, royalty-free music and construct resource files that I create on a monthly basis. If you've made it this far, thanks for sticking around until the end, enjoy your Friday and I'll see you in the next video.